Alright folks, we are reviewing week 2 for the MultiPack Mania, brought to you by the Super Slash Brothers, Horrific Nightmares JM, and my good buddy Joe the Horror Man. Let's go ahead and pick out our random number, as we are doing 8-packs this week, folks. Okay, so since everybody liked this, I brought it back one more week. If you guys continue to like it, I may do this, but I do like the random number generator, but... Alright, let's pull it out. As you can see, there are the numbers in there. Let's give them a good... kind of a car wreck type tussle, right? Let's see what we got here. We will be reviewing number 2. Number 2. So that means 1, 2. We are going to be reviewing Ritual. So what we have with Ritual here, this came out in 2001. It is approximately 106 minutes long, starring Jennifer Grey, Tim Curry, and directed by Avi Rascher. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And this is a Dimension film as part of this Echo Bridge package, the 8-film pack. And what you have with this film is you have a doctor played by Jennifer Grey, who has had her license revoked because she tried an experimental drug on a kid and it didn't work out, and the kid ended up passing, which was kind of a sad situation. So she goes to Jamaica because you don't need a license in this particular part of Jamaica to be able to do practice. And she just wants to help and make some type of money, get herself back off the ground, and begin to practice again. So she arrives in this town where she's at this place. It's like a big mansion type place where this guy and his brother live in and around the area. They're kind of well-to-do. And the guy has requested her to come there to help his brother. His brother happens to be somebody who thinks he is a zombie. Now, this film is actually part of the Tales from the Crypt movie library. This is actually supposed to be following the Demon Knight films. Now, this is the 3rd film out of the 3, but it's not really a franchise per se, right? So it's kind of an additional part of the films. They're not really linked in any way. Kind of like Demon Knight has some of the same themes as Bordello of Blood. You really don't see much of this at all in this film. Now, as she's there, she is trying to help the brother out who thinks he's a zombie. And they're, like I said, they're in Jamaica and things start to happen. There's a lot of voodoo involved with the film. She starts seeing visions. She starts having really bad dreams, Doctor. Her name is Alice. So Dr. Alice starts to have really bad dreams. Again, played by Jennifer Grey. And things start to go south as there's a bit of a twist. And I won't go too far into the details of it. But she has to kind of survive her stay there. And she meets a guy, and I'm not going to say who it is in the film, but she ends up having a love interest. And it does have a plot twist. But the primary focus is her being there with the intent to help this gentleman who thinks he's a zombie. And she's trying to help him medically to kind of come to his senses a little bit. And let me give you my thoughts on this. Yeah, this is a second watch for me. I fell asleep the first time I watched the film. I did fall asleep again when I watched this one, but I did like it better than the first time. The first 10 minutes of this movie had me in. The gore, I was like, hell yeah. It's another Tales from the Crypt film. And then it just fell flat. It fell flat. There was like almost little to no gore throughout the rest of the movie. And I'm thinking, man, they put so much effort in the opening sequence with gore that it just didn't hold up. The acting was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. Tim Curry and Jennifer Grey did very well in the film, as well as everybody else, but it was a much better watch than the first time, and it was a much better watch than my week one, so we're heading in the right direction. I do recommend checking out Ritual. It does get a lot of hate. You do get to see the Crypt Keeper and all of his antics in the film. You also get some ending credits with the Crypt Keeper, which is always a plus. He even has dreadlocks in this one. So, anyways, guys, week 2 is over. Thank you again for everybody participating. Go watch everybody participating and catch up with you guys later. This is Hobbs. Go check out Ritual with Jennifer Grey from Dirty Dancing and Dr. Frankenfurter. Tim Curry. Peace.